Hey everyone, it's Project SPC and I got some good news. The AyaSpace software that the Aya team has been working on is now in open beta. I'll leave a link to the download page in the description below. Let's go over some of the features that it has and see if it's a good launcher. So there's three main tabs. There's Home, Games, and Assistant. You'll see those up top. Home tab kind of brings everything together. It's got your most recent games. It's got some apps that you use, some shortcuts that you might want. Like down here, there's a couple of them. Minimize AyaSpace, turn Wi-Fi off, disable controller. I'll go over that one here in a minute. The games here that you see, these are games that I actually scanned from my Steam and Microsoft Store library. So that was really nice. It automatically grabbed those and put them in here. It's not perfect though. You can see my Modern Warfare is in the apps tab there. It did not automatically pick that up. But they are working on more compatibility with different launchers in the future. You can also add games manually, which I'll show you here in a minute. So there's some other little cool shortcuts like changing TDP. You can change those real quick here. And you can configure that on the Assistant tab, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's go to the Games tab. So if you go ahead and you click a game, you can see some details about it. The play button. And it'll launch the game. I'll try that out in just a moment. The Assistant, you can see some information on it. Usage, you can see the hardware information, all the apps that it scanned. There's a place to configure your Aya Neo, like the vibration intensity and TDP, I guess. You can also change your shortcuts over here. So if I wanted to change that to like Bluetooth, I could. Let's go back to the Home tab here. So I wanted to show you this disabled Joy-Con or controller button right here. So this is something that I helped Aya develop, and it actually disables the controller. So if you wanted to plug this into a TV and use an external controller, you can, and it won't make it player 2. So if I click this button right here, it's going to say disabling Aya Neo. The screen may flash because the Windows Desktop Manager might have grabbed the controller as a resource. And if it does, you'll see it flash here. I guess it didn't. So right now it's disabled, so it's not working. So really nice handy feature to have for dock mode. If you want to re-enable the controller, just click the button again. And there you go. We're back in. So that's something I helped Aya with and actually pretty proud of. So there is that feature. Let's go ahead and take a look at games. So let's go ahead and launch the Falconeer. So I hit play, and sure enough, it loads. And let's go back to Aya here. So there's that as well. So let's go to the settings. Now the settings is not straightforward to find. You have to press the top left corner here to go to the settings. So you can see your account information here. If you wanted to enable or disable auto start, there's the option right there. Language. And some other details. If you want to know if you're a founder or not, you can find your name here. So there are the settings. Let's go and show you how to manually add a game if you wanted to. So we go to the Games tab. You're going to see the option down here, Manage. And then follow the D-pad in prompts. Let's see, manually add directory. And then you can go manually find a game. And you can add the exe to the Games tab. So that is it for here. It actually does a pretty good job of combining everything you might need for the Aya Neo in one spot. TDP control, disable controller. I think that's all really cool things to have in one-stop shop. Of course, this is still new software. They're going to make more improvements as time goes along. And I do think it is a fairly decent launcher for the Aya Neo device. If you want to close out of the software, just click this little button up here in the top corner and then click A. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you have any questions about the software, you can leave those in the comments below. And thanks for watching.